stole that guy's pizza!
The Winter Soldier is the next hero coming to the game after Step On Me Mummy Jane Foster arrived into the game, and was forgotten faster than when your grandma lists every single name before your own. Rumours of Mr. Buck Barnes have been circulating for ages, and in an effort to get some sweet clicks on this YouTube channel, and because Avengers is becoming a dying art, I've decided to talk about his combat and what I expect to see from the chronic masturbator himself. I should get this right out of the gate. I'd be shocked if he doesn't feel a little bit like Black Widow. Obviously they don't look the same. Black Widow has a way more defined jaw, but I can see his gameplay being similar. Our resident big boy leaker boy Miller mentioned he'll be heavily relying on that assault rifle for gunplay, and there's a good chance we'll see him swap to things like noob tubes and quickscopes like it's an MW2 lobby and someone is yelling that they're going to decimate your mother's anatomy. My point is that he'll probably be able to change how his assault rifle actually performs, something I usually use Viagra to figure out. One of the most desired transportation fans have wanted since the very beginning of the game is a motorcycle for Captain America, but since he's decided to stick to his slug life, we could even give that to Bucky instead. Yes, it's unlikely because if someone even runs like a normal human being, the game will assume someone is using the Speed Force, but imagine how incredible it would be to be driving along and jump off the bike and elbow drop someone with your metal arm you got off Pandora. Bucky may also just double jump and run a bit like his friend Gap, which seems more likely now that I'm sat here saying it. But still, it looks funny in my head. Speaking of his arm, it cannot be overlooked when it comes to how he plays. It really is his bread and butter. This dude should be using that metal arm like KSI throwing haymakers to Logan Paul. It should create serious damage with a wind-up that would shatter E3 Black Widow's jaw into pieces. That's 2 jokes I've made about that person. I'm so sorry whoever you are, because you're definitely not Black Widow. This would make closing the distance from firearms to melee even more satisfying as you pew pew with the gun and then come in with the massive blow. Try not to watch this video out of context. His arm could feature an EMP discharger, which would be used to stun enemies so that CD can sell sweet takedowns and I can buy them all. I'd like to see Bucky use a knife as well, like a cool little combat knife so it could turn all the enemies into literal slices of kebab. All of these would turn Bucky Barnes into a boy to a man. I just hope CD don't release Bucky with one skin and then never bother with him again, since what the fuck was that with Jane, CD? What are you